So yeah, welcome people to this live session where we are going to start the to talk about a little more about connection because this is the main line for us, and then from connection we do everything else. Want to share about something? So based on that, we have some of you we have our methodology, and in the methodology concept is about the five pillars: connection, musicality, body control, dynamics, and body
Basics.
and basics. Thank you, and basics. But the most important for us is the connection, and we are going to start the process of these live sessions as well with the connection, including what happened. Yeah. So we were saying that so connection is our baseline for the other pillars and the whole methodology. And because of that, we want to share with you as well experiences, thoughts, technique, and how we are going to connect.
Develop.
Yeah, develop it from our methodology, the information we want to share from that connection. Good. And starting to talk a little bit, uh, want to bring a little bit of awareness in the topic of general topic about the why you go to dance, why you take classes, why you go to festivals, why you go to social dances, and it's mainly about in our knowledge to connect. We like to connect with people. We like to share with people. We like to be more spend time with people, being more um,
United.
yeah be in a unification with people, having this energy, having very good times. But for us, one of the very important things is that to be in a better connection with the environment, with other people, is very important to connect first with us. To connect with us and be aware of those expectations that I have, why I'm going to dance, what I want to experience in the process of dancing is a very beautiful process in where you're going to learn in every step. For example, a beginner that a person that wants to start the process of Kizomba comes mainly because of the music or because of, oh, my family is dancing, but I haven't danced. Now the music got me again, and let's go into that process. Because I have a group of friends and I want to share with them, let's start that. There are many reasons. Oh, no, really? I don't know what is happening today with the camera. Sorry. So if we
You want to stay with friends.
yeah, you want to be with friends, you want to to enjoy, to yeah,
share.
to connect and share with people. But for us as well, is very important that connection, that individual connection, the awareness, why this is good, this is less good. How can I, you know, go into that awareness and consciousness? We try to explain it as fast as I can, as we can, but it's kind of they have many aspects, and we want to share that part of the methodology of the first interaction. First interaction, when you go into the dance floor, when you arrive, you have this um, mindset or energy that you want to go to the social. You want to have fun. The expectation of, oh, the social is going to be very good. The social is going to be amazing. Today I'm going to dance a lot, female or male. You arrive to the dance floor, you listen to the DJ, you don't like the DJ. The music that is being there, so the environment is. Then you start to see random people dancing in a strange way, and you're like, oh wow. I should have stayed home maybe. Those expectations, they are bringing now the, oh, I thought it was going to be good and it is bad. But if we change, even though you don't like the music, even though there is rap, if we change that experience into positive for us, saying, I'm here, okay, the music is not that good, maybe it will be better,
Yeah.
but I'm here with this music, let's enjoy, let's take it in from a different perspective. There is random people. Maybe I will have a very crazy dance that is going to make me be in a lot of fun. Maybe I will not connect in a deep embrace, but I want to connect in a very happy way to
Yeah.
enjoy, because not just we have the connection with that with the embrace part that we are going to talk about, that's the first interaction, but also in the way we are with that person, creating, developing steps, having fun, even laughing and smiling from the mistakes. So if I change or try to go in a different with a different point of view, taking out those expectations and trying to live in the moment with the consciousness that, oh, I can have fun, I can enjoy the night in a different way.
Yeah, let's make the best out of what we
Exactly.
have.
Exactly. But we, it's very important that that consciousness. Okay, let's try to transform into positive. So that comes then with that first interaction, having the awareness of how I'm going to go into that space. Talking now in a uh, couple approach, how I'm going to, because if I switch it into the other side, nice balloons. If I switch it into the other side, I'm expecting that that person will dance very good. I'm expecting that they are going to play a very nice music when I'm dancing. I hope I will have this connection and I will reach to that maximum state. And instead of, let's open the space in a positive, respectful way, but also I need to put my presence in that space.
Both we need to
I need to share with that person, to be with that person. So I need to give as well a little bit, not just expecting what I can take. So if we also have the awareness of how I'm going to approach as well that moment, it will be beautiful. We also start in a different way, not just with the expectations of that person will give me a very nice dance and the DJ will put a very nice music. Maybe it will not happen, but let's try to change it into a positive way. So that first interaction, I'm going to do it in here, so it's going to be closer. Okay? When we arrive, when we are in the dance floor, and we are there, and then you pass this eye connection, like, oh, and you smile. It's like, oh, very nice. We have, from that position, you start. You just started the interaction. You just started the connection. You smile. You're like, you agree. Oh, someone asked her to dance. Oh, I will wait. Nice.
maybe it happens, maybe tomorrow, maybe never happens.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, okay. That's first interaction. You saw again that person. Then it comes. Let's take maybe out some more issues. So there is the moment you go into that connection. No, you agree. You go. That person knows that you are going there to ask to dance. You have that smile. You have that, it's going to be nice. It's going to, how it's going to be. It's going to, expectation. No. Yeah, it's going to happen. Ah, hello. Or maybe she will ask me. Yeah, nice. Okay, that approach of, yeah, we agree. We just agree that we are going to share that space. Good. We go into the dance floor as the leader in this case, unless I have a different communication about you're going to lead first. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, let's go into this role. I try to open the space, and we explain this several times into how we want to dance in a technical way, which frame we are going to start with. I love to hug. I love to hug. But maybe that person is not ready to hug from the first moment.
Or
Maybe
is
not.
too much, maybe it's shy, and it's a process.
Exactly. I will. So I will open the space, and she said, "Okay, we are going to start in this position. I will respect what she just said with that body language. There is another option. For I open the space. Oh, let's do a hug. Good. Another option. Open the space. Oh, up position. Good. Okay. So I can start reading. So I can say, okay, I will give you the space to also feel comfortable. We both need comfortable, so she will understand that, and she will give me back, and then I will give to her, and then I will
Reciprocal.
yeah, connect this first interaction.
Yeah, but also as a follower, not only the leader needs to take into account this body language, how the follower wants to start, which is really important, but also as a follower, we need to have this awareness of, does my lead want to hug right now, or I just take him and hug him in a forced way. I need to wait a bit as well, so we both match the energies into saying, okay, we want to start with the frame or we want to start hugging. Yeah?
Exactly. So now we open that space. We are going to go into that touch. Okay? And talking about that touch, we experience in the be present, Alexei, Julie. We talk about different way of touches. Okay, we are going to use two today. The feather one. Okay, so we are going to put a little bit of texture, feather touch. Okay, now let's do it first in our individual way. So feather touch. Okay.
Fingertips,
Yeah.
soft touch, almost no pressure, like tickling.
Yeah. Do your exact. Good. And then we have the sponge touch. So we have that awareness of
We have a bit more of pressure, of presence.
and that flexibility that we have in our skin.
We are not squeezing, but just a bit of pressure to be present.
Exactly. Two sponges, yeah, having this extra approach. Exactly. Okay, okay. Three, one. Haha. Nice. So her, me. Okay. So this is a normal position. So there is no pressure in here. Can you see in here? Yeah. There is no pressure. So we get and, but we can do that little awareness and that touch. Good. So that's the way I explore as well, or I can explore my body. It's a little, I am trying to touch me. Yeah, and before I was like that. And it's strange that I touch myself and feel this. Yeah. But give love, exactly, give love to yourself. Give love to yourself. Mm. Good. And then you have as well the sponge. So transfer that touch in that awareness we have, that awareness of the feather touch and the sponge touch. That, by the way, Tarin, again, this is going to be recorded. Tarin, thank you very much for that. Be present and all the participants in Lisbon. We will do more. Okay, so we go to the skin to skin. Skin to skin, okay, and we use that why?
Sponge.
Sponge. But we disconnect and look for the comfort position, connect. Still not good. Okay. But why? Because this feeling
Rubbing is not.
is no.
Imagine like rubbing.
Exactly. Okay. So we go into the hug. It's not comfortable. Okay. Okay. Good.
It's like Lego. You need to split them and then place them again.
And then be still aware of the body language, the information we are going to have, because we need to stand on that. Why? No, sorry. Okay. So we are going to explain that. We are having that. Oh, next I'm going to try to be comfortable. Good. But maybe my head is too low for her. I need to feel what maybe she don't like that. She moved her head. I'm like, ooh, I'm disturbing that space. Okay. I start to read, not just expecting that that person is. No, try to communicate. That body language awareness is necessary. Yeah, for that first interaction. Then we go into that touch. We have our common center position. She has her center, I have my center, and we share. Imagine that that's the center position. She has hers, I have mine, but we are going to share that spot. The more aligned in that spot we are, in that hug, the more comfortable as well we are going to be in the axis position, in the transfer of weight. So we have margin. I don't feel no struggle on her body, so I can move. Imagine she will be outside. Okay, so that center just moves to my position, and she's out of her axis. So there is no, ooh, yeah, there is a struggle in there because it was too much. So having as well the awareness of that center position.
And that both we are comfortable.
Exactly. So here comes now a very nice topic that we introduce more and more into our MKIZ project, the breath work. How to be aware of your breathing, breathe out process. So that's as well a very nice technique, awareness of how we start to build more consciousness in ourselves. Breath work, many options to practice, many exercises to practice. We have as well one called the box breath work, breathing, breath work, I was going to say. Sorry, the box breathing. So we have 4 counts. Two, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Good. That's a breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Or another option, for example, is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, exercise that you can do as well with music and the counts. Those 4 counts is based on the rhythm of the music. That individual practice, individual awareness, that state of present with yourself, having the concentration in mainly one thing that is going to be that breathing without process, will allow me as well to feel it and to share it when I'm dancing with my partner. So, having now the awareness of that connection, we are in a comfortable way, first interaction, after that, breathe in, Breathe out. 6, 7, 8. You are aware now of that clear, of that elasticity. I have my weight transfer. I can start on my left on her right. Sorry. I can start on my left on my right. I can start on my right on my left. Let's walk. And that first step, because of all this process, is the way we start to dance. It starts from a different position. It starts from my awareness, individual, her individual awareness, putting that together to share it and to develop. Because then we have the expectation of it's going to be, oh, I want the connection, and you feel back. Oh, there's mistakes, not confidence, then struggles, then problem for your past, shadows, psychology things. I'm tired there. Boom. Too much. Too much. But if we start in the process of, okay, I'm here. I'm here for one reason. I want to like to share, to enjoy.
In a moment, synchronize together to cool down, forget about our problems, and we start both at the same time synchronizing. It's very easy. Just with this breathe in, breathe out, and going to clear, we are starting from a different point than if we just do you dance. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
boom,
Yeah, let's go. Blah 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 blah. And you don't even know how I'm feeling today. Maybe I'm a lot into fire, element. I want taka taka today, and he is very air and very water. So that moment is to start both from the same position.
And it's allowed to have this fire energy, it's allowed to have air energy.
Yeah.
But let's try to balance. Let's try to synchronize.
And build up together.
And build up. Sorry. Oh wow. And build up together. Perfect. Because so build up together. We need to build it up together, because even though, and the people that were saying, yes, Albir, but if the music is urban keys and you are going to start to dance, you need to start. You don't need to start immediately, because you are still having the connection, the first interaction. So the music is going to be, imagine. Let us know if you listen to the music. Yeah? Imagine. Well, it's not that hard, but you have time. Sing it and don't. Tamela kulina mine. Ingisa tali. Tamela usuina mine. No soy the cabeza tipo marionette. I once said that when there's a planet, she'll never she know it. So you can take your time. Is allowed. Exactly, very nice. Even the music is running. You have time. You don't have. Well, you don't have to care about what people, if it's too slow, if it's too. You are connecting with yourself and you're connecting with that person. Everything else around is just part of the momentum, but the concentration is with us. Okay, so it's very important that first interaction that includes the technique. So that's the technique, the breath work, the awareness of that energy, the skin to skin connection, the body language, the center position, technical aspects, how I will use my frame, I will be comfortable. Okay, yeah, that's why we like to say connection is not just one thing; it's a combination. And yeah, exactly, and it happens to you. It happened, maybe it happened to you that you dance with one person, and it was the connection of the year. They've got, oh my God, crazy connection with
Like
this
feeling
person.
love.
Yeah, you are flying. Then 2 weeks later, you see the same person in a social dance. You see, and you, oh yeah, oh, it's going to be amazing again. And four, 5 songs, and you finish. It happens. It doesn't have to be the same. Maybe the first time the music was very nice. There was a very nice
Yeah,
climatization.
like the
The
environment.
AC, but it was not too cold. It was not too hot. You were not sweating. It was a nice, vibe. The lights, they were very good. There was no people talking in the corners, so you were listening and very concentrated on the mood.
No flashes, no
No
cameras.
flashes, no cameras, no. Exactly. And then the second day, maybe something they were disturbing. It was not good, but maybe the third time is going to be better than the first time. So it's the way you develop and the inputs that you have in the moment that will make it more and more beautiful.
It depends on a lot of factors.
Mm-hmm.
So it will never work the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
But the presence should be there,
Exactly.
and the sharing should be there.
So
Good.
our awareness and our mindset needs to be to make the best we can of every moment. It will be different, but both we need to put the present so it's the best possible.
Yeah, because you notice when you are dancing, and you know and you feel when the other person is not there. You feel it, and you know it. You know that it's not going to work. Even you are putting, it's like that person is not there, and you feel that it's not there. Maybe it's searching for someone else. Maybe it's on their own thoughts about personal stuff. Maybe that person does not like the music as you are like enjoying the music. Maybe. But you feel it. And you did it. You try it. It didn't work that good. No problem. There is going to be another healer that is going to be with you. Because as well, you are a healer person. Because we speak the language. We know, we understand this connection, this feeling. Oh, yes, the best dance. I'm going to sleep. There is not going to be anything better than this. Let's go to bed. Good. So we understand and we can have more tools to make it better the way we share. Good. And we are studying our side. And now as well, we have the Healers Project that also there are, and there are some of them in here as well, that they know the information, the tools that they can give to as well make it better. Because we have natural healers with the hug, with the smile, with the good approach. Let's share, let's have fun. And then, as well, the professionals that they study different paths, different lines of working with people and healing people and making people be aware of how they can grow in a positive way. So it's beautiful to learn and to share in this way. Hi. Any questions? We are very passionate about this topic, our main topic.
You didn't tell what you feel
What you feel when?
during the connection, like your feeling.
Yeah, he said like
During which connection? Now.
Actually, okay, so I will ask you. because
Yeah.
we like for everybody, we talked a bit before the live and secret. Yeah, so the question is, can you explain more about your personal feeling? What do you
Personal
feel
feeling,
about the
what I
connection?
feel.
You feeling, yes. What is what is specific pleasure you feel during the connection?
Is different with each person. It's totally
Okay,
different. So I can
like
explain some
one
of
of
them.
examples.
Some of them. Okay, some of them.
Yeah. Dancing with him, for example, I feel
Sorry, Natalia. Your microphone, I think, doesn't work.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So when I dance with him in a beautiful connection, what I feel first is like a bubble around us. You know these balls that go over the water and you go inside? I feel this bubble around us. A very, very nice and comfortable hug. So I feel safe, I feel respected, and I feel we can share together. Everything is like aligned. I am open to listening to him, to his musicality, to his body, but he is also open to listen to me and respects my musicality and my body. It's like something super, super, super like in another world. And sometimes even I feel this bubble makes the rest of the people around disappear. So it's like living the present moment, just me and the person who I'm connecting with. Like you're dancing over the clouds. But now you can say more things.
Yeah, I was. Thank you for that. Uh, First, from that, I need that first interaction. In my case, I need that first interaction. I need to feel, to understand how can be that development. No, you feel it with that mainly when I do the breath work. If I do my breathing process, and from the first position, from the first instant, that person start the process of breathing,
With you?
and I hold, because sometimes I hold and I go to that maximum and then release, and that person release with me at the same time. I know that no matter there are more or less technique, beginner, intermediate, 5 years, 10 years, 1 month, is going to be good. That dance is going to be good for sure. And if the body language, if the body of the other person, with that lecture, with that understanding, give me the melting vibe,
Wow.
the melting, the wow, exactly, the wow effect. Okay, that wow effect should be something like, imagine I'm the follower because my head is here now. She's the leader. She breathes in. She's me. I'm the follower. I'm the other person, and I feel this. I'm like, oh my god, that melt feeling. I know I understood that that person is saying, yes, I'm here.
I trust you.
I trust. And is in the other way, it's not I'm going to use that moment for any type of, no, it's I need to take care of this moment. Of how many dances we have, we don't know. But I need to take care of this moment because that person is trusting in me.
I'm
If
being vulnerable.
exactly, if I break something intentionally in a negative way, that person will feel it. and I just crossed the line, did not do good.
Screw it up.
Yeah, so I need to, when I feel that melting process, and I, for sure, that person also feel that I'm melting with them, for sure. That is beautiful. From there,
You're two sponges.
yeah, from there, that connection is going to work good. We started good. Then we are going to develop from there. But I know it's going to be good. You cannot go bad. That person has to change many things in that process to have not bad, but not very present uh, dance.
Yeah.
So for me, is the melting. Mainly for me, the melting and the trust. The wow effect.
But I have to say, for me as a follower, I like to have this first breathing, this first interaction of synchronizing together. If I don't, it's okay, but the dance for me builds up different. And yeah, for me it will be different because that person needs to create this and build this trust so I can trust him, for example, without this first interaction in a calm way. If you start just like blah 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 blah, for me personally is different. It feels very very different. The trust I have in the leader. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I wanted to hear, like to talk about emotions, not only about techniques and all these things, that what we feel during the dance, and it's very interesting, by my opinion. So, and maybe I can share a bit with my thoughts, and maybe some of our healers can also share, if you will not be shy, and it's not a secret that's happening in your dances. So, because we have a bit of time. So, for example, for me, it's not only what I wanted also to tell you, like you're talking about this hugging position, let's say, like from a technical point of view from the beginning. But for me, for example, this sensation of melting can start even from normal frame position. Because, for example, when I'm coming to the dance, I feel the, like you showed in the beginning, you feel the skin of the person, you feel the smell, you feel like everything, the size, like energy, yes. And the connection starts from this, even if you are not hugging still. So, and you can start to feel during the dance, even you are still like starting from stepping and not like stepping from the first interaction. Of course, I give space and time to for the basic one to understand the person, then start to step. And even stepping at this in this moment, you feel like the dance can be also, the connection can happen because you feel a lot of, I don't know, like some kind of insights and inputs that are coming, as I said, from other person, and you feel like you like it. And about this melting, and also kind of you're, it's something very tasty on the table, and you are coming like a beat with the small steps there. And this is like the feeling of also preparation for the connection for me. So what I feel. And also, yes, during the connection, the same of melting, feeling that you can breathe together. It gives you a lot of emotions, and you go like to the space, and maybe to the sky, maybe to the space, like it depends also. But yes, this is also about the feelings, what I feel. And also, of course, for me, I think that the person is feeling the same, more or less. So you every time you have this connection, it means that the connection is happening because the person also feels it. I don't believe that somebody feels the connection and the other person not, and they're it happening. So it's not like this for me. So this is my sharing and thoughts about all these things.
But actually, Sergey, you said a very interesting thing because you mentioned stepping, and it's not like a rule that if you want to dance in a nice connection or have a nice connection, even though you're going to do stepping, you need to start hugging. Because, for example, Valer, from Valer and Sara, he starts like this. He looks at you, he smiles, he breathes in, breathes out. So the point of connection you have to synchronize together is the palm of your hands. But still, you are transmitting this cool down and let's go together from here to all your body. So there are different ways. You can find the way you want. Maybe Albir is more of a hugger. He does it hugging. Valer likes this. Depends.
Maybe not. I'm a hugger.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can find the way you want to do it. If
agree.
you want to start stepping, it's perfect. It's okay. You don't need to dancing.
And it's a different connection. It's just a different way to connect with other people. You're going to have maybe a very nice, fun moment and a way of challenging your knowledge about what you're learning in your classes. And it's like, oh, you struggled. Ah, yeah, you lost it. Ah, you understood late. Ah, smile. Let's go again. It's a different way of connection as well. And we like it as well to vibe in the steps. And sometimes I'm like doing it, and I saw her face like, oh no, it's too much. I need to stop. I'm getting crazy. Okay, it's too much. And she's like, thank you. I'm like, okay, no problem. Little by little, let's go.
It's like this smile, like,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. So it's different way of connection. But yeah, and you can melt as well, as you said, Sergey, in that frame position as well.
There are options.
It's like, oh, I'm there. There's a trust. I want to take care. Me, her, she, her, me, her, 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 her. Yeah, it's good. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to connect. It's beautiful in different ways. But I need to be, for example, I'm going to open a little bit my heart, okay? I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable with you. For example, even though, well, I don't know what you think about me as a teacher. Some people, for example, oh no, Albir, but you have this very nice confidence. I'm like, I have to put my mask sometimes that I'm very, very afraid to dance with female artists, female teachers. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to ask it. When they ask me to dance, yeah, let's dance together. Yeah. I had one teacher. I prefer honesty, but I think from there as well, I was like, ooh, I have my things, I have my struggles, I have shadows, I'm working less, more, but all of this. And I danced with her. It was one time, and then 2 years more or less later, we were having dinner together, or some other artists, and it comes the conversation about the connection teachers with other teachers, experiences. They ask her who she danced with on. She said, "Nah, I dance with Albir." And I said, you like it? She said, "Man, yeah." She said, "Yeah, because I was expecting to have more steps my vibe on the music was with more steps, and my vibe on the music was with more embrace position. So we were in the not same path, but I understood that it's like that. Is she was expecting those steps, maybe on the creativity with the approach of her musicality and her interpretation. So that is good, and I was grateful for being honest and express that. So there is more information for me to work on myself, to work on my growth, to work in how to listen, maybe more, maybe no, to listen the music, but also listen more the follower at that time. So yeah, it was a developing process, a growing process. I know that it hurts, and you say, "Oh, it didn't hurt." Of course, it hurts your heart. It's like you feel a little bit of this, like cracking. It is good. I took it. I filtered and took it in a positive way. Yeah, but sometimes it's not what you thought it was, and it's fine.
Yeah, maybe sometimes you dance with somebody and for you it was, oh wow, amazing connection, and for the other person it was a nice connection.
Yeah.
It can happen, or the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. But I still love that connection. I mean, Kizomba is this part of Kizomba is a very nice approach to work on that ourselves and in developing a very beautiful connection. Plus the music, plus the movements, plus the perfume.
Not too much perfume.
Yeah, but when you hug someone, and that person smells the way you like, or in the way you like, you want to stay there forever. Yeah, forever, forever. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody,
Somebody wants to inspire healing.
Yeah.
You want to tell something?
Hi everyone. Um, I will try to speak English. It's a little bit difficult for me, and I want to answer the as a follower. For me, as a follower, how can I invite the leader to start slow? Invite to breathe and slow down. Before the steps.
is a question.
It's a question, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So sometimes, well, most of the times, if they just start with it, it's difficult to stop it there. So what can we?
Yeah.
What I try, if I feel honestly the leader is open to receive this information, because I think you feel when somebody maybe is more open, like, oh, he will understand, or not so much. Maybe it will get angry or something. So if he is doing a lot of stepping and starting just like crazy, okay. So he's doing a lot of stepping and a lot of things. I will find a moment to find him in an embrace position. Whenever he will go back to this embrace position, even though it's fast and dynamic, I will try to hug him with a bit of pressure, just a bit like the sponge we did before. So maybe in this way he can receive that, hey, let's slow down together. But he needs to be open to receive this from me. If he will not be open, he will just don't care about this. it's a way, but it's really difficult once you started. And he is in the tak mood.
As a leader, they did that to me. Yeah, they did that to me. And I understood. And I needed to take it a little bit slower. But when followers they do that, as Natalia said, and you take that initiative, it touch a little bit our ego. So then the response might variate. That's what Natalia as well says, might be open. But if you, with all the respect, if you took the initiative to do that and the person felt it, because you feel that extra hug and it continues like that, I mean, you tried in a positive way. If you are not liking that way, you try to work on it, you put your energy on it. But if you don't like it anymore, it's allowed to say thank you very much in a polite way and just quit. Maybe that's not what you like. That's not what you like. That's not the way you want to feel.
If it's not good for you, you're not feeling it's right, then you don't need to keep it.
No, in a polite way.
Of course, yeah.
Because it's what you feel, not what you try to change on that person feelings. If that person still wants to dance with step, okay,
It's perfect, but not with
but
me.
not with you. Exactly. Then also depends on the vibe you're starting with. As a leader, the body language is very important. So when you start as well,
Say it. Say it.
because I like to listen, and I try to work on that. I like to listen. If a follower hug me in the first instance, I know that we don't need steps now. But I will not take it in the path of, ooh, this girl likes me. That's what I was a little bit afraid to say. I will not take it in that way. I will take it, oh, we need to share a little bit more deep to then start to dance, to move, to create, to balance. So it's that action for me will be, oh, okay, let's start in a relaxed way. Let's go into that. Then I will, okay, read. When we can open, the music will give us the vibe. But I will try to be open to listen. So sometimes that initial hug as well will be nice. And I felt that as well. I felt that I was like, oh, okay, let's see if we can do step. Let's go into this position. And that person, sometimes when they finish the dance, and we just went into a hug position, embrace position. When we finish, they say, thank you very much. That's what I needed tonight. I was needing this hug. I was needing this approach. Been dancing the whole night, Now I can go to sleep. I was like, thank you very much. Sleep well. Good night. Very good. And I help. And for me, this is very nice. I help it, but she didn't absorb my energy. We worked together. And she used that benefit for her, but not just taking.
And not giving.
Yeah, because she was with me. She was there and moving and listening. Then I listened to her. So it was not bad. And that's what we said we were explaining in one class. and it was recorded, and we upload the video on Instagram, because sometimes we we say, she said yes in the first interaction, she said yes, we go, I want to hug, and imagine I want to hug, I go fast, well, I will not go fast, but she's like poop, and she put this
Or here.
or here pop in a, it's not a rejection, it's maybe the way to say, okay, okay, let's start slow, let's not be in the hug, or I want the hug, or, but I was like, okay, cool. But for us, sometimes we take it in like, oh, why she stopped me? Why she did this? Why she? No, try to go a little bit deeper on that lecture. It's not just hearing that the surface of, oh, she, oh, she first say yes. She said yes before,
To the dance.
and then she stopped. It doesn't mean no. It just means something. Okay, let's develop. Let's be little by little, step by
Not,
step.
not wanting to hug from the first moment doesn't mean I don't want to hug at all in the whole dance. So if then after I feel it and it builds up, great. It can happen.
There are some ladies as well that they directly told me, "Can we dance in brave position?" And I said, "Yes, let's go, let's try." And I danced. Maybe at some point, the music gave me the vibe to open. I will try to open. And maybe I see her face and she's like, "What you did?" Hey, here we go back. I will go back because I was feeling the vibe of opening. She was, but maybe I opened, and that she felt that nice connection. She said, "Okay, let's go." But then I said, "Now, after two songs, let's go back and embrace." I was like, "Okay, let's go back with the energy, you know." And it's beautiful. It's communication. It's conversation. Yeah, beautiful. It's very very nice. Yeah, and then for example, last week I was in China, and the community there is very very nice, very deep, very deep, very nice. Well, apart from this, I dance with Queen. Queen is one of the teachers that is very, very top, very for me. Is
Queen Wang, if you wanna look.
she's amazing, like crazy, and she's very waterish when she dances. She asked me to dance, and she said, "Can I lead you?" In my brain, I wanted to lead her. So, and I was like, maybe 5 seconds. I was like, okay, let's start like this. I melt. I did it. It was, and then she gave me space to switch. So we did role switch. When I was leading, she made me understand to open the space for her interpretation for longer time. Longer time, I mean in the counts. Instead of opening sa, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and she was exploring. She was just exploring. So when I stopped and I was watching her dance, I was like, this is amazing. I enjoyed so much to watch her having that space. And she was just flowing, and then she came back to me saying, let's restart. And we catch the momentum to go to another place. It was beautiful. She opened that space for me. And she said, I want to explore a little bit more with your leading. And then I will come back to you. And we were in open position. She was doing, when she was stopping, for example, woman Saida, she was doing 1, 2, 3 for opening, okay, 5, 6, 7, and 1. she was here and then go. I was like, let's go now. So it was beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, you can, going back, you can also tell us at the beginning if we are open. How you know that we are open? You will not know till the moment you try. But if you try in a nice and beautiful way, it will work. It will work. Some ladies, they ask me, can you try to be careful with my arm? This is my first day after my rehabilitation, so I want to take care of my arm. Perfect. I will not say, no, or I don't want to dance with you because your arm is not going to work for my lip. No, I will try my best. So also, if you say something that, no, taking care of that space of us is part of the process. It's a long answer, right?
Yeah, but we need to finish. But it's very interesting stories. Like actually the experience that we need to know. But we need to know also, maybe, I don't know, I want to ask, because we have healers here and we ask them to come, especially like for sharing. Maybe we have 5 minutes to listen to somebody. I see here from our healers on the screen, I see Tarin and Alison. Can you share with us something? Your experience of, like, from the point of view of healers, the experience of being in connection. Yes, Alison, please.
As an older lady, quite often when you ask a guy, they're a bit like, ooh, don't know what's going on. So I try to bring a very calm energy. And if they're a bit, I'm more calm. And then they start thinking, okay, she's not doing me any harm here. Let's try some stuff. And then they're like, okay, now we can do a bit. And if it works well, by the end of the first song, they're thinking, oh, actually, this is good energy. I like to dance. And then you're fine. But you have to give them the chance to get used to you, because they don't expect what they're going to, they don't know what an older person will dance like. Because I lead sometimes as well, I know sometimes the ladies can be a bit tense and a bit nervy. So when you're doing that, Albir's approach, perfect. Just calm, just take them through some basic stuff, get them to relax, and then you can try and do a little bit more. If it doesn't work, just go back to doing some very basic stuff and stick with that. And at the end, they're like, oh, I had a really nice dance. And you haven't maybe moved more than 2 feet. So you don't have to be doing all the time. Quite often, ladies just like to have the hug and be gentle. The thing that upsets me most is when people are not present, because you can't do anything about that. If they're not listening to you, if they're looking over your shoulder for the next person, if they're doing that, it doesn't matter how much you try to give of yourself, it's not going to work. So, yes, you let them go. Thank you very much. You won't try that one again. But you just got to, I think, feel what their energy is to start with, and then try and, as you say, adjust. But I do try quite often to be very calm with people that don't know me, because that allows them to do their thing, and I can go to their energy and do that. That's it. So you're getting.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
So very nice to know also this experience. I don't know, Tarin, maybe you can share and we shall finish.
Yes, Melissa, to answer your question is similar to Alison. Sometimes I find that if you start the dance with the intention of like peace and calm, or if you start in a hug position, straight away they're like, okay, more of a hugger vibe. Sometimes people don't respond to that, and that's fine. So we just adjust and they do their stepping, that's fine. In terms of connection, what you feel, for me, like what Natalia said, it's beautiful. Like when you connect with someone in a dance and you can feel that they also want to connect and you both like melt together. So nice. So nice. Sometimes as new people, maybe you need to take that time at the start just to breathe together. Like Albir said, it helps to make a nice kind of like calibration time, and then you can see who's in your arms, blah, 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 and the dance feels so nice from there. And I think my favorite feeling about connection or deep connection is when you've had your melt moments and music's super nice, the environment's super nice, your bodies are a nice match. Like you merge together and then you become like one unit that moves around, and then time stops and yeah, it's beautiful, and you pop back out. You don't know how long it's been, but it's a wonderful experience. So connection's really, really nice. And I like that you're sharing about it and how to promote it or encourage it more, because yeah, it's a really beautiful aspect of Kizomba. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I agree. The time can stop that you can dance, I don't know, 3 hours, and it seems like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't be like this. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing and participation. So, Albir Natalia, tell us something like, and we shall finish. But we shall continue with this series of.
Next week, right?
No, the following
No,
one.
the following, like, yeah, in 2 weeks. 1 week and a half. Wait, yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, people.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you for
nice
being here. Thank you for
day,
sharing
night.
your time with us. And more things to come soon. Soon. Good.
Thank you, guys.